Got the new Galaxy 5S. It's okay. I should have got the iPhone, but I was uneducated when I went and got it. But it's a good phone, but the iPhone responds and works more efficiently than the Galaxy 5S by far. But it may depend on your network also. I am with Cricket, you know, so it might be the network, not the phone. But it works pretty good. I got a few things I want to show you. Here's another through night flashlight. This is probably, out of all the models of the through nights that I've had so far, I like the TN12. This is definitely my personal favorite one. It's the perfect size. It's very tough, and it's 1050 lumens. Really, it takes the 1, 2, 3 batteries, or it takes rechargeable. The rechargeable batteries. That's what's cool about this light. It's very versatile. I also have a stream light that's pretty similar to it, and I guess you could compare it to the stream light. Now, like I said in other videos, is it as robust and tough as a stream light? Well, that's hard to say. That's a bold statement to say, because everyone knows stream lights are very, very tough, and they're really heavy-duty flashlights. But you got to remember, for the price and what your through night has, you can't go wrong with it. So here you have a stream light that's 600 lumens, and it's one of my favorite flashlights that I carry. I carry this a lot, especially when I know I'm going to have like a rough day, real physical day, which is not rare, but it does happen, believe it or not, especially when we're cleaning the range up and shit. It's brutal. I wear my stream light because I know if I drop it, or you know, I could be real brutal with it. I know it's going to hold up. The through nights are very, very robust for the money. I'm not going to sit here and say, you know, they're equally as robust and tough as a stream light, but you gotta weigh out the cost and what you use the flashlight for. So if you're just an average guy, and you know you're not going to battle, and you use your flashlight every day, the through nights are beautiful flashlights. They're the best lights for your money, that's for sure. For the amount of money this costs, and how nice this light is, and how it's built, that it's waterproof, 1000 lumens, pretty tough, and it's beautiful looking. It has all kinds of features. This is 1000 lumens, and then here's how you go through the modes with this button here. The TN12 is my personal favorite through night. If I had to pick one out for my favorite, the TN12 is definitely my favorite. It's friggin' awesome. So there's you go through your modes with that button. Okay, and then here's your stream light. Okay, and then here's your, I don't know if you're gonna be able to tell, because it ain't real dark in here. I should turn the lights out. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I mean, this is like way brighter than this. It does have that on it, and it has all the different modes and all that. The stream light does have modes. It has the how you do that? There you go, strobe and all that. But it's a lot more money than the through night. So what I'm saying is, I'm not saying one's better than the other. I'm saying if you're in the market for a really good tactical light and you can't afford one of these, through night is definitely the best option, without a doubt. So wow, this is just such a nice light. It comes with a clip. It comes in this well packaged box, just like they all do. It comes with a you know, a case. It comes with a lanyard right here. It comes with a real awesome clip. I love clips on all my flashlights. It comes with an extra rubber button in case you rip your rubber button. I've done that before. An extra O-ring, so we'll put all that back in there. And this flashlight, I want to thank Through Night for donating this flashlight to the Armory channel for a giveaway. Because I don't need, how many flashlights do I need? So I said, well, you know what? Let's start giving back. How about, you know, when you send one, we start having giveaways. So this is going to get give away to a person that I'm going to handpick that I think is a good subscriber, appreciates the videos, and makes me feel like I'm not doing this for nothing. So the next guy that's going to win. Now, if you guys been a subscriber to my channel for a long time, and I don't call your name out, don't get all ass hurt, because Through Night's going to constantly be sending me lights as long as we're doing business together. So, you know, I can only give it out to one person at a time. So what I do is I look at the comments, you know, I look at, you know, a little bit of history, you know, I go to the person's channel, make sure it's, you know, it's a real person and all that. And the guy that's getting this next light is Brad Thomas. Brad Thomas, you are getting the TN12. Just private message me on YouTube. I don't know if you know how to do that. It's very easy. You go to the main channel where you see the banner, and then there's a little button called About. Click the About button, and then you'll see a little button that says Send Message. Click Send Message, and then write me a private message. I need your address and your phone number, just in case I gotta contact you. So Brad Thomas is getting the brand new through night TN12. Definitely the best light for the money. My personal favorite light. This thing is so awesome. So there's your, sorry about that. What am I doing here? Oh, it's on the lowest setting. It's like, would it break already? No, just kidding. There's the lowest setting. Boom, 2, 3, 4. And then there's your 1050 lumens. Damn. Isn't that cool? And then there's your strobe. So it pretty much does everything the Streamlight does, and it's built very tough. Okay, I will say that. It's a great recreational light. It's a great light to throw in your car. It's an awesome light to wear on your hip, next to your bed. Fantastic for a home defense setup with your gun. Very, very nice. Through night is very, very good quality for the price you're paying for these. I will put the links under the video. Check all the links out. If you didn't win the flashlight and you want to buy it, it's not going to cost you much anyway. This is the one if I had all the models, I lined them all up that I've gotten so far, this is the one that I would pick for people to buy, is the TN12. This thing is awesome. I know I said that 3 times, but I just can't get over how nice it is for the money. Me and Jimmy, I think we did a torture test on this. Threw it in the dirt, threw it in a bucket of water, stomped on it, threw it all around, and it just kept on working. So for the kind of life an average guy has, this is more than you need when it comes to toughness. So through night TN12 is definitely a win for me. Okay, so we'll put that up there. Congratulations, Brad. You seem like a good guy, and I appreciate you appreciating the channel. It's awesome. Now, what I also want to show you guys is, do I dare buy a Gen 4 Glock again? Well, when I first bought a Gen 4 Glock, it was when they first came out. And every time someone asks me, you know, Pete, you had a bunch of Glocks, and you are kind of a Glock fanboy, and I am. I admit it, I am a Glock fanboy. I'm a 1911 fanboy. I'm a friggin' Sig Sauer fanboy. So I'm a multiple fanboy. But the Glocks is really something special to me, since I've grew how to use them and take them apart, and I educated myself, and other people on YouTube educated me on Glocks. And I just have so much confidence in Glock that I know by now the Gen 4 has got to be fine. They're still on the shelves. They sell just as much as the Gen 3s do. And now it's like years later since I had one. Now I'm ready to try it again. There's nothing wrong with having 2 Glock 19s. There ain't nothing wrong with having 3 of them. Okay? I got another Glock 19. It's really special. I'll show you that in a few days. I just picked it up because it was there. They're hard to get, and I just grabbed it. But that's another story. This is now my new duty gun for work. Is a Gen 4 Glock 19. I don't want to have tunnel vision. I don't want to be afraid of the Generation 4 Glock, because if I am, what if it's a great gun? What if it's reliable? Look what I'm missing out on. What am I missing out on? Well, I'm missing out on a nicer grip, because I always said that. The Gen 4 definitely has, for me, for my medium-sized hands, definitely has a more comfortable, nicer grip. But I tell people, don't get hung up on that too much about comfort and grip, because when you're shooting your gun, especially in self-defense, and you're taking self-defense classes, you got 2 hands on the gun, and you're pressing the gun with a lot of stress. And when your hands are like this, I don't think it matters what kind of gun you have in your hand, or about comfort. I mean, comfort is very, very little. Comes in very, very little when it comes to shooting, and believe it or not, it does. I've had guns that went in your hand and feel like they were part of your hand, and I couldn't shoot them well because of the way the trigger was designed, because of the way the bore access was designed, because of the way it handled the recoil. So it's not all about comfort, it's about the entire design of the gun. So what I'm going to say the Gen 4 has over the Gen 3 is a little bit nicer grip, and what to me Glock has over a lot of gun is the entire design of the gun with the low bore axis. Everything's low and tight, the recoil comes straight back. That's why I like Glock so much. That's just one of the reasons. Plus it's the only gun without a roll pin. I will say that over and over again. Even though people always copy Glocks, if you look on the top where the extractor is, there's a hole drilled into in through the slide with a roll pin in there. And to me, as long as that goes on, Glock will always have an edge, because I don't need a hammer and punch to change my extractor. All I have to do is slide off the back panel that holds all the parts in and change it, and then slide it back on, and it's done. That's why I love these guns so much, one of the reasons. So, the Gen 4, I do like the mag release better. It's bigger, it sticks out just enough, so I don't need an extended mag release. I can operate it very efficiently with very little effort. I can operate that mag release. So that is definitely something I do love about the Gen 4. Another thing I like about the Gen 4 is I do not need to stipple the gun whatsoever. The stippling on the Gen 4 for me feels perfect. It feels it has a lot of traction. When I hold it in my hand, it feels like it's stuck to my hand, so I don't have to get a soldering iron and put stippling on it. I mean, if you have a Gen 4, you really don't need to stipple it. I think the what do you call it? The grips have enough traction that you don't need it. I mean, you could always use a little here, but this is what I want to do. Since I'm scared of the Gen 4 because I had problems previously with them, I made a bet with a guy at work. Say, I'm not doing nothing to this Glock. I'm not putting a 3.5 connector in. I'm not putting extended this, extended that. Not putting any aftermarket parts. We're just going to leave it as a Glock, and I'm just going to shoot it, and I'm going to constantly update my subscribers how well it's doing. So far, I got the gun yesterday. I put 1 box of PMC ammo through it and ran like a clock. Ejected casings very uniformly, ran just like a Glock runs, and I shot pretty good with it. I didn't have the best day shooting, but that's not the gun, that's me. But it ran great, and with this slimmer grip, I just feel more confident shooting it with it. But did it help my shooting? No, it didn't, and that's just all in your head. But in my head, it gave me more confidence when I shot with it. Does a Glock 19 need a double recoil spring? Obviously it doesn't, but the Gen 4s give it the double recoil spring. I don't notice any difference in recoil with the Gen 4 or the Gen 3. I guess the only way you would know that is if you put one next to each other and take 5 shots with one, pick the other one up, take 5 shots with that one. You might feel a difference, but since I shot that other Gen 3 so much and shot this and didn't feel a difference, I don't feel a difference, you know. So is the double recoil spring a factor? Does it help the gun? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it does. Maybe it's an area where I don't understand where it does. Once again, Glock's famous, beautiful trigger pull, and my favorite thing is the awesome reset. Once it clicks, it stops, and then after you pull again, there is no slop after that. That's the difference. Even the VP9, after it clicks, there's a little spot where it's slop, and then it gets tight again. The Glock doesn't do that. It breaks, resets, clean break after that. That's what keeps me on target. Someone else might not, but that's just what I like about the Glock trigger. Whew. Wow, I'm out of breath. So I really want to give the Gen 4 one more chance, and I think it's going to be successful this time. The reason why I'm saying that, if you do a YouTube search on the Gen 4s, make sure you look at the time the video was released. So what I do is, I don't look at a video unless it's six months old or newer. Like, I look for videos, if it says 2 years ago, I'm not even going to bother watching that. That's too old. That they were still new back then. You know, if the video is like a year old, I don't even think I'm going to watch that. But if a video was out 4 months ago, I'll watch that. So any video I watch that was 6 months, 4 months, 1 month, or yesterday on a Glock Gen 4, they always been 90% positive. So what that tells me is whatever the issue was with the recoil spring, Glock probably corrected it. I know a police department that's going to Gen 4 Glock 17, so that's pretty confident. They're beautiful. I love the new finish Glock puts on their guns, that real smooth finish. It's just so tactical, clean, no switches and levers all over the place. It's a nice clean gun, great fighting gun for self-defense. You just pull your gun, grab that front sight, and if you got to defend yourself, you defend yourself with confidence without having to thinking about switches or levers or any kind of other steps before, God forbid, if you have to pull the trigger. So we'll see what goes on. So I'll keep you updated on this new Glock 17 Gen 4. So far it's shooting wonderful. Okay, 1 box so far anyway. I'm working this weekend, so if we're slow or after work, I'll put another 2 boxes through it, and I will keep a round count, and we're going to keep an eye on this Gen 4 Glock 19. The other Glock I picked up, you'll see that in a couple days. That's something pretty special. I also picked up these Wilson Combat magazines. I never seen these before, but I mean, I'm not saying it's something I discovered. They might have been out because I like Wilson Combat magazines from my 1911. These ones are I've never seen these. These are the ones with the steel bottom plates. Usually the bottom plates are all plastic. These are solid steel. Even this, it's all steel. So they feel like they're built like a tank. You know, they feel indestructible. So I like that feeling. Probably going to make the gun a little heavier because they do have some weight to them because of all this steel down here. But they just give you that feeling like, wow, man, this is like super quality. So I liked it so much, I got 2. So I got 2 Wilson Combats, one for my my SIG Nightmare, and you know, even my Ed Brown. I run the Wilson Combats on my Ed Brown, not my Ed Brown mags. I like the Wilsons because I like the plastic followers. I just like the plastic followers because the way they're shaped, they're easy to load, and it's easy for the slide to strip the round off the follower because it's slick, you know. And these are anti-tilt. Probably got wolf springs, I'm sure. Very nice, very cool. And that steel bottom plate, that is really, I mean, that's not even tin. That's solid steel. I mean, that's heavy, man. Damn, pretty cool. I don't know. These are called Legendary. Let's see if they have a special name for them. Steel base pad black. I mean, they're not called anything special. I don't know, but I found them, so they were awesome. So just a little update. Congratulations, Brad. Guys, thanks for watching the videos. I appreciate it. I hope you're excited about this Gen 419 as I am, because I'm very excited about it. I just hope it doesn't let me down. That's all. Just got my GoPro back, and I got the Picatinny rail mount, so you're going to be seeing videos of shooting and the gun angles and all kinds of cool angles and shooting. So we're definitely going to get that going too. As you can see, nothing's here. Everything, because we're moving, you know, this is probably going to be looking blank for a while. All this stuff, I'm starting to pack all the stuff up. So that's pretty much it. This video is getting way too long. I will talk to you guys soon.